Hey, thanks so much for clicking on this video and welcome to the Haves and the Have-Nots review here on YouTube. If you're a fan of Tyler Perry, you've come to the right place. Be sure to click that subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content on the channel. And also check me out on these social media platforms, and links in the description below will lead you to my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook group, and Facebook page. Once again, thanks for joining in and enjoy the video. Alright, Have and Have Not fans, we're going to be talking about this disappointment of an episode of The Committee. Now, I was shocked that so many people agree with me when I said this episode won't worth shit. And yeah, I went back to the comment section of my episode review, and yeah, I think there was over 40 or 60 comments of people just talking about how bad it was. And yeah, I think I even apologized in the video for like talking about The Committee like it was an episode of The Pains, but damn. Wow, I mean, this episode was just horrible. It felt like there was so much missing. Like Tyler Perry just took a random assortment of scenes and put them together. And you know what? It isn't even the fact that the scenes felt off. I mean, in terms of the order of the scenes and the transition from one scene to the next. The best example is at the beginning of the episode. What was the beginning? David's heart attack. You know, you got that. And then right after commercial break, which came out of nowhere, oh, we got the FBI bursting down into the house, the front door of the hitman. I'm like, what the hell is this? Or am I watching NYPD Blue or something? What's going on here? But really, each scene, well, almost every scene felt a bit awkward. I mean, like the dinner scene between Candace and Charles was really weird. Like, okay, so was Landon exaggerating the story? Because even Charles was like, well, what happened to the other girl? And well, first we know there was another girl because Charles didn't deny it, but he was really suspicious as to what Landon told Candace happened to said nameless woman. So yeah, well, really, and I've said this in a couple of the videos I've already recorded. I think this is like my 10th video I'm recording tonight, and I just feel like instead of just saying The Committee was trash, which it was, I just feel like it was really disappointing because the trailer really hyped things up. It's like, oh man, the FBI, they're going to confront Veronica at her house. This is going to be big. Oh man, Candace is at dinner with Charles. This is going to be interesting. Is she really scared? Then on top of that, you got David's heart attack being the cliffhanger from the last episode. It's like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Will he die? Will he live? Everything was treated very underwhelmingly. Number one, the whole FBI situation. Yeah, the scene of them bursting into the hitman's house, badass, but it just came out of nowhere. There was no build up to it. And then the guys interrogating him at the police station. What really made me disappointed in what was to come later in the episode when they go to Veronica's house was when they stepped into the hallway and the short white guy was talking to the tall black guy saying that, you know, oh, well, we're going to go over there and arrest her. And it's like, well, we don't have enough evidence to do that. And it's like, well, let's just see how smart she is. And basically the taller guy was like, well, based off what we've heard, this woman is no one to trifle with. And plus, even if we arrest her, she'll get out of it somehow. Honestly, that's kind of what I wanted to see. I mean, remember, I've said it before in the video about what was it, about the FBI taking down Veronica. Again, a video that did very well, all things considering. I said, have Veronica get arrested. Let's see how she gets out of it. It's way more interesting to see her get out of these situations that she's in rather than her constantly conniving and scheming against other people. Let her put that noggin to the test. Those are the scenes I like. But instead, we got a half-hearted scene where they just keep asking her to come downtown to talk, and she doesn't want to do it unless you arrest me, unless you want to arrest me, and they never do. It just felt like a very awkward scene. So that was a disappointment. The David heart attack thing. I mean, I said it months ago about, you know, oh, will David find out about what happened to Erica? Will that break his heart and cause him to possibly die or something? And then another episode is like, oh man, he said his chest is hurting in the trailer. Does that mean he'll have a heart attack or something? And he did. But I mean, I think within like the first 20 minutes or so, that was resolved. Just like the doctor's like, oh, well, it was a close call, but he's going to be okay. And next thing you know, he's talking with Jeffrey. What the hell? And that was build up tension for nothing. And then finally the Candace thing with Charles. I mean, not only did the trailer set things up for her to be a bit frightened, then you have Landon telling her a story about another woman that apparently spooked her so much she ended up going to the dinner with Charles anyway. But the entire time it just felt off. It's like her constantly asking if she is off the hook, or if she leaves, will something happen to me? And he's like, nope, if you want to leave, then you can leave. That scene was as awkward as the FBI scene with Veronica talking about, will you come with us? Not not unless you arrest me. And it was a lot of a back and forth. So yeah, Tyler Perry talks about how he films like 1.5 episodes in a day. I can see why. When you have these characters saying the same dialogue over and over again, what the hell, man? So really, when it comes down to it, the committee was just a disappointment. It squashed any expectations or hype for Exhausted next week. And really, that's it, the disappointment. The fact that you hyped up this episode, because the trailers are amazing. I've been saying this all year. The trailers are amazing. Whoever does the voiceover deserves a raise. Like, next Tuesday. It's like, damn, the trailers look good. But one thing I've noticed in the past couple episodes that's been bad, when the trailers don't really have much else different from the trailer we get at the very end of the episode when the credits are coming on screen. Whenever a trailer doesn't add too much to what we got in the end of episode trailer, I'm a little disappointed. And the fact that Exhausted seems to fall into that same area of a lack of useful trailer info, I'm getting a bit concerned. So once again, Committee was definitely a waste of time, a terrible episode. I rewatched it again on Thursday just to see if I still felt the same way, and I absolutely do. Let me know your thoughts. Why do you think this episode was so bad? To be honest, I think I pointed out a lot of the stuff in there. And yeah, I even did a separate video about RK. It's like, well, he was supposed to go down to the hospital burn unit. So with Jeffrey gone, will he not be there when RK shows up? So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll talk to you all in the next video.